Here's a video to walk you through how to submit a report request to access an existing report in your Ops Insights report library. So I'm currently logged in as a standard Ops Insights user, and a standard Ops Insights user is any user that is not a client admin user. So this is going to be the vast majority of users that make up your account, and just what a normal user would see when they're viewing their report library. So a few things about this. I'm currently logged into one of our demo accounts, and I'm already in the report library. You can see it here, but it's very easy to navigate to. So once you log into Ops Insights, you just look in the left-hand navigation bar here and click on Report Library. And when the page loads, you'll see all the reports that are available to you and your company in this particular account. So a quick note, when you subscribe to Ops Insights, you gain access to a library of what we call or refer to as base reports. And what those are is those are reports that are designed to be used by all users of a specific title production system. Along with those base reports, you also see any reports that our report writing team has either customized or created new from scratch for your company. So this is going to be every single report that's available to your company. And as you can see, some of these reports are actually currently disabled or not available for this particular user, the closing manager demo user, to access. And that's because we only want the demo user to be able to use, or the closing manager demo user to be able to execute and run reports that they currently have access to. So I'll show you quickly. If we toggle this switch to only show reports assigned to me, these are the reports that this user has access to, and they're currently enabled. They're not disabled in any way. I can click on one and run it just as I normally would here. But we're not going to do that. We're actually going to switch over, and again, the purpose of this particular report is to show you reports that a user does not have access to and how to request access to them. So when you're viewing the report library, if you're searching through and see something that you want or need, it's very easy to request access. We're just going to search for, let's say, for instance, this closing manager user would like to also see the total number of orders that have been received in some time frame. When I search for orders, it looks like they don't currently have access to this. And as you can see, we have a bunch of different reports that come up when I search for the phrase orders. So one thing I do want to note out or point out here is we can toggle the view if you want to see additional information about how a specific report works. Click on list and we'll scroll down. There we go. And you can see orders open. And orders open is a pretty straightforward report, right? It just captures any report that was opened or created in some time frame. But you can see here's the report description about how it works. So if you are browsing the report library and want to see how a report works before requesting access to it, this is how you would do it. You just toggle the view from grid to list. And again, grid is the easiest way to kind of search and browse, and then list will allow you to gain a more detailed view about how a specific report is designed to work. But on to the purpose of this report, we're going to request access to this orders opened report. And we're going to click the request access button, and a window will appear, and it'll ask you basically to enter some notes for your client admin. Here's where you would just want to put, I need this for our, and then something, whatever you need it for, or whatever note you want to send along to the client admin. And we're going to click request access. And that's it. That's how you submit a new report request to request access to an existing report. Now, something I do want to point out and note is that your request will be sent to the client admin for your account. And he or she will then, or that if it's a group user, then whoever controls that user account will have the ability to review your request, and then they'll be able to approve it, or they'll have the option to deny it. So if you need to speak offline with them, you may want to reach out to them and inform them that you put in that report request, but they'll also receive an email from the Ops Insights system as well. So if you have any questions about how report requests work or need additional information about report requests, please visit our report requests section of our user documentation site. Or if you find that you need additional information or have any extra other questions, reach out to our support team, support@opsinsights.com. Thanks. We look forward to hearing from you.